Welcome to Plant a Garden TV. How you all doing today? I hope you guys getting ready to plant your garden. I hope you guys prepare and get all your seeds together because planting season is approaching, and I hope everybody who watching this channel to get ready to start planting, because my garden right now is looking beautiful. You know, everything coming along pretty good. All that I plant, everything looking green and fresh, so that's a good thing. All my kale and all these and every little thing I plant, look how beautiful this kale is looking. You know, soon I'll be eating kale from these. Don't forget, you always got to soften the root. You could use a piece of stick. You could use a piece of stick like this, and you could, you could soften the root, soften around it, Because you ain't want to do too much digging, because digging might cause you to damage the root. So you don't want to do too much digging. You just want to, use a piece of stick, your hand, whatever you want to do, and soften these roots. Some people use, a sharp object, but when you use sharp object, especially when you plant is small like this, it could damage the root of the plant. And when you damage the root of the plant, you're gonna block the plant from growing. Now the plant gotta start to push out fresh root again when it already had a root. So you see, all I'm doing, I'm using the stick and I'm just softening the root, because what happened, the rain has come. So every time the rain comes, you're supposed to, every time it rains, you're supposed to come and soften your plant root. Because you don't want that root to, the dot around the root to get hard. So every time, especially when they're small like this. When they're small like this, they need extra care. So you got to put time into them when they're like this, because whenever you see they start growing, ain't much you got to do again. You ain't got to do much again. But right now, when they're small like this, yes, you have to put work into it. Definitely. See this one? So I'm just gonna soften the dot around the root so you can push out more root. Every time it rains, you come out the following day and you soften the root of your plant. That is very important. Because like I said, when they start growing, you ain't got to do much to them again. So right now, they need care. Because there's baby, and baby need care. Yeah, baby need care, so same with the plant. Guys, watch. You ain't got to go too crazy and buy all kind of stuff and spend a bunch of money to take care of your garden and to plant a garden. I'm showing you guys basic, original way, the original way how people plant. And if you follow my channel, you will see all the progress from all that I'm doing. I'm not telling you to go out there and spend a bag of money to buy fertilizer and manure and all this kind of stuff. I'm showing you the original way. You see, these start to grow already. This is spinach. It start growing. Once you see it like that, this shows it start growing already. It start growing. It even showing fresh leaf. And once it's showing fresh leaf, that tells you they start growing. And once they start growing, and you continue doing what I'm doing here, in the next 2 weeks, you ain't got to do much to these plants. The most you will have to do is weed them up, kill the weed from around them. That's the most you will have to do. Once you get them, this is the next one. This is spinach. You see, all I'm doing, whatever I'm doing is nature. You know, I'm using a stick, nature. We connect to the plants. I don't want to use those sharp object to damage the root. Because I want this, once it start growing, the good thing about it, you have to get your plant growing early, because especially plants that not able to go through the winter. Because if you plant them too late, you're not gonna harvest much from them. So you got to remember that. Tomato, sweet pepper, all those kind of plants, from the time it hits spring, the 15th, the 16th of March, start putting them in the earth. So by the time the spring hit, they're already in the earth. So you stand for a long harvest. If you wait till June, July, you're not gonna get much. You know, you want to harvest over and over, and pepper will bear over and over. So the longer they get, the more you're gonna get. Meaning, if you plant them March, you're gonna get a lot of pepper until November. When that frost comes down in November, that frost will kill everything, I'm telling you. Everything that can't stand the weather, that frost kill them. You know? So you just make sure you get your stuff in the earth as early as possible. So when you get them in the earth as early as possible, you ain't have to worry, because you have time. You have time for them to harvest. Look out, these, they already start growing. They're showing you, look this one. This shows you they start growing already. Once they start growing, you ain't got nothing to worry about. All you got to do, maintain them. Make sure the weed ain't take them. You see all these little weeds? You have to start getting rid of them. You can't allow them to take over the plant. So every time you come in your garden, you start pulling up little weeds from time to time. Because if you ain't do that, then your plant, the garden gonna start to get harder and harder to take care of or to maintain. So every time you come, you clean it out, you pick out some weed, you pick out some weed. So every time it gets lesser and lesser. Okay? And I want to have a series where I tell you, if you follow in my channel, where I tell you the best time to weed grass, the best time to plant, the days to weed grass, the days to plant. If you follow those days, I guarantee you, you will love it. Okay? So I already show you how I soften the root. Is either I use my hands or a piece of stick when the plant is small like this. But when they get bigger, you could use something different. You know what I'm saying? Because if you damage a root, it's not going to stop it. But when they're small like this, and you damage the root, they got to start catching back that root that you damaged because they ain't have much. Okay? So all these are cabbage coming along pretty good. All these cabbage, these big ones, last through the winter. So now they start getting ready to fall, which is a good thing for me. You see this one? Look how this one big and lovely. Oh yes. And it's getting hard. You see it? Yeah. All these, look how they're folding in nice. Okay? So this is my garden, guys, and this is real organic. Nothing here made from any fertilizer. This is my okra. This is an old okra tree. Look how tall it is. It's taller than me. Yes, guys. You see, I have cabbage falling in here also. And this is in the, we didn't even hit spring as yet. All this is cabbage falling in. Yeah. And this is lettuce. If anybody tell you that lettuce can't last through the winter, tell them you don't know what you're talking about. Okay? Because these lettuce facing some real serious weather. And they're still standing. You see how beautiful they're looking? These are my onions. I don't know if you could see in the video, but these are my onions. Yes, they start, you could see the catching already. And I have some more that I'm gonna plant in a minute. Look at here again, all these plants already start growing. These are kales right here. So they already start growing. So that's it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'm getting ready to plant some potato now, so you guys have a blessed and wonderful day.